Welcome back to Booster Therapy, your cure for that pack cracking addiction. We're here with more pioneering as we rip into a box of Oath of the Gatewatch to find out if this set will ever have value. If it ever had a chance, its chance is literally right now because, well, Pioneer is about the only thing that could maybe make it happen. If you're looking to support Booster Therapy, there's a few ways. Check the description. There's a couple links in there. One for TCG Player, the other one for our Patreon. And another one, I feel like that feels stiff. Another one would be, well, just look at it. Discord, there's stuff. Please check us out. Thumbs up, though, is the biggest thing you can do for us. No, that can't be resealed. We'll find out if there's not an expedition in here. It's definitely a resealed pack. Hoping for Kozilek. Starting off with the Goblin Dark Dwellers. Maybe this gets to see play now. It is a good card. Oh, I forgot you get Fartland. There's a ton of Fartlands in here. Silly lands. But really, I think as it stands right at this hot moment, the best thing you can do is maybe grab an expedition. Otherwise, I think you usually bust out on these things. Our first mythic, Sphinx of the Final Word. I don't even know if I really know that card. It looks like our Goblin Dark Dwellers have a little bit of damage on it. Looks like that light is nice and shiny. I'm going to move that up so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. I'm situated. And we are diving in, hoping for Kozilek. And honestly, I feel like there's a chance, Thought Not Seer, a lot of those Eldrazi might come back now that Pioneer is here, Corrupted Crossroads. And again, and I said this in the last video, there's just less ways to answer those troubled cards. So a lot of those end up gaining a lot of value. So hoping to see some of that happen here. Reality Smasher. There's a really good one. Well, this is bad. I had to cut for a second because my son was sitting there crying, but
Mamma
we did
mia,
get an
that's
expedition.
spicy a meatball.
Not the best one, Reality Smasher being a very good rare, but we got an expedition. So this box was not resealed. We have a Mystic Gate. This is definitely not one of the, it's not a fetch. It's not one of the super rare ones, but we got it. Expedition. We did it. Oh, that looks amazing. This is my first expedition being opened, I think. I know Pat opened a couple, but we got it. Expedition hit. So I think the box hopefully gets to see some value now. That card looks awesome. I'm just not sure how valuable that land is. Draina's Chosen for our next rare. And a foil rare. I thought we had another expedition. Man, look at that. It's like damage, though. This is strange. I don't know if you guys can see that. I think it's showing up on camera. Call to the Gatewatch. It's your tutor for your planeswalkers. And foil. So we got a Mystic Gate. Can these boxes have more than one in it? We'll find out. Oath of Jace. Lots of oaths happening. Man, I can't believe we got... I'm so used to like the invocations and the invocations and inventions where you can really tell the foiling on the side when you're getting there. This one, I couldn't tell. It just was there. General Tazri. And I only paused the video for a second because my son is upstairs and he was just screaming. And I was like, oh, I didn't want screaming on camera, but oh well. It happened. There's the Mystic Gate. Enjoy. I'm excited. Oh yeah, we got wastes in here. I'm going to put that aside. I forgot about that. And Nissa, Voice of Zendikar. So this is one that I think could see some value depending on the success of, I'm sure you all can, hopefully you can't hear the yelling. Anyway, it depends on the success of, I think, the kind of that Hardened Scales deck that Pioneer is seeing. It's the deck that I definitely want to build. So hopefully it pays off. Ailey, Eternal Pilgrim. Anybody have a General Tazri 5-color ally deck? I'm sure those are pretty effective. Man, I think this box was just really beat up, but I'll take it because it ended up having exactly what we wanted in it. And the Dread Defiler. So as we're thinking of cards to get, Kozilek is definitely way up there. He's probably the most expensive in the set. Thought Not Seer, very good. Ulamog's not in this, is he? I don't think he is. I think it's just Kozilek. Oath of Nissa. This is another pretty solid oath, actually. It's normal mechanic, and then it's enchant mechanic are both pretty strong. Especially if you're running one of those 4-color Super Friends decks. Ooh, Needle Spires. I forgot we got the man lands in this deck. The enemy man lands. And then the Elemental Uprising. Ooh, that's a beautiful looking foil. Oops, that's not a rare. Silly me. I'm really hoping I can get another expedition. I don't know how mapped out these were. Was it always 1 per case with this? I know this is the first time they really did it. So I'm kind of hoping, I don't know, Oath of Gideon. I'm all over the place. I'm just too excited about that expedition and all the background noise that I'm not focused. I think there's a Chandra in here that's kind of nasty too. Hopefully we can see that. Hissing Quagmire. I'll take the full land cycle here. I'm not sure how valuable it will be, but if I have learned anything is that rare land cycles are the ones that always have the most potential for gigantic spikes. So you never know. Does every pack have wastes in it? Maybe it does. Ooh, Linvala the Preserver. Big boy angel. Big girl angel. That's 4 mythics. We're like, I feel like I'm maybe halfway through the box. So it doesn't feel like I'm quite there yet. And we've already seen 4 mythics. This is weird. This box feels weird. I'm weird. Sylvan Advocate. There's one that's going up in price. This card was worth absolutely nothing. And all of a sudden it's going to be one of the better played green cards for any of your mono green rampy into Ulamog decks. I think that's going to be a thing too. Again, just because there's not as many super clean answers for those big boys. Eldrazi Obligator. Obligator. Just saying it weird now. If I can open a Kozilek, I might make a Kozilek commander deck. Stonehaven Outfitter. More of the allies. And a good one for equipments. I do love the touch of every single pack as a full art land. And they all don't have to have Bolas's horns poking out in the back. What about you? Did you prefer the ones in Hour of Devastation, Amonkhet, or do you prefer the Zendikar full arts? Overwhelming Denial. And we got a Sweep Away foil. See, I mean, I feel like these just... The Zendikar ones, the original ones, and then the ones for Battle, I thought looked pretty awesome. I think I even preferred them over a lot of the unsets besides the most recent one. Remorseless Punishment. Worldbreaker, another mythic. We are at 5 mythics now. Worldbreaker being another really good one. Man, kind of on fire right now with this box. So we've got an expedition really early on out the gates. We've got 5 mythics, and we've got maybe a little less than half the box left. Stoneforge Masterwork. I love this equipment. It's great tribal equipment. Oh, we got the Reckless Bushwhacker. I wonder if that's going to come back too. Endbringer, another good card. Man, I forgot how good some of these Eldrazi were. And then a foil Timber Gorge for one of the simple duels. Fall of the Titans. That's pretty cool. I like that one. I'm a fan of the Surge mechanic. Encourages people to wait for the long game and not just make it in quickly. Eldrazi Mimic. This was a good one when this was standard legal. It was played pretty frequently, but I'm not sure if that will see much love in this new pioneer, this new frontier we're all going into. Or wastes. Sifter of Skulls. It keeps looking like there's a foil at the end. Man, we still do have a good chunk of, I mean, we probably have like 12 packs left, a third of the box. Come on, Kozilek, let's get that. Deep Fathom Skulker. Man, that looks awesome. Unnatural Endurance Foil. Everybody excited to go back to Zendikar again? Return to Zendikar in 2020. At the end of the year, get our enemy fetches reprinted. Chandra, man, that is our 6th mythic. This is a crazy box. Again, I don't think anything's super valuable in here besides probably the Mystic Gates. Nissa is definitely going to be up there, but if this was the box you opened on the opening week of this set, you'd lose it. This would be one of the best boxes you could probably crack. Deceiver of Form. Is that the second Deceiver? Nah, I think I'm thinking of something else. Deceiver is good, though. Man, ramp to Eldrazi. Maybe that's the deck to play for Pioneer. I wonder how easy it is to stop that. Vile Redeemer. Ooh, a foil Plains. Full art. Put that in the rare pile, actually. I'm sure that's got a little bit of value. All right, I think we're on the last 6 here. Can we get a 7th mythic? That'd be nuts. Matter Reshaper, there's a good one. Another good Eldrazi. Efficient. Come on. Close us out with a Kozilek. Let's do it. That or get I'd even take a couple more of the Manlands. Oh! You guys, is everybody watching this box? This is nuts. Kozilek, our 7th mythic. This is stupid. I mean, we might as well say 8 mythic too with the Mystic Gate. This is exactly what I was hoping to see in this box. This is ridiculous. Oath of Chandra. I mean, I don't even know what else I can get. Is there anything else that's good anymore? Or have we gotten it all? Thought Not Seer, I guess. I mean, that might be the last thing that's crazy good in this. Another mythic. Wow. That is our 8th mythic. This is... I've never done this before. I mean, this 9 really. I mean, again, Mystic Gate. This is insane. This is the heaviest mythic box I've ever opened. I can't get over this. This is nuts. Reality Smasher. That's the second one of those. It's a great card. You can't have enough of those. I mean, that's absolutely going to see play. I thought this was going to be the worst box in the series. This is our last pack, and I'm pretty sure this is going to go down as one of the best we've opened. This is nuts. I can't even imagine what this next card is going to be. Bearer of Silence. There you go. A terrible card. Terrible card that's really not that terrible. Well, thank you so much for tuning in again to Booster Therapy, hanging out for another episode. This box was a ton of fun to open. Until next time, you have a wonderful rest of your week. And hey, if you're heading out to Chicago for Command Fest, find me. I'll be there.